there's only one king of Rio de Janeiro, and you are looking at him, José Aldo, making the walk here for yet another big, high-profile UFC fight.
One, if not the greatest featherweight of all time, is José Aldo. Not often do I get starstruck, but to watch Aldo make the walk in Rio is truly a one-of-a-lifetime experience. I'm glad I got to do it. He is a star of the highest order. Aldo's title run was something to behold. It was so special. Every time you watched him, you knew that the fight could end at any moment, and you knew that you were watching one of the most skilled fighters across the board.
And the primary reason most believe he is the best featherweight of all time, 7 successful defenses, to your point, in that first reign as the UFC featherweight. Well, if any UFC division has multiple boogeymen right now, perhaps it is 135 pounds for the men, but Merab Dvalishvili, given the wrestling, given the pace, is a fight that I would think a lot of bantamweight contenders would try to avoid.
Yeah, I mean, it must be so upsetting and so frustrating to fight Merab, because Merab is just on you. He's on you like a wet blanket. He wants to take you down. He wants to pressure you. He wants to make you work the entirety of the fight. It's so fun for a guy like me to watch because I love wrestling, but to be his opponent would be an absolute nightmare. This guy is a monster.
Volume takedowns doesn't even begin to describe it, right? It makes for a suffocating night at the office to face Merab Dvalishvili. We'll see how his opponent fares tonight. Our tale of the tape for this bantamweight championship fight. All right, now for the particulars, here's Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, this is the main event of the evening. It's time! 5 rounds for the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Championship of the world. Introducing first, fighting out of the blue corner, presenting the challenger, José Aldo Jr. And now, introducing the champion, fighting out of the red corner, presenting the reigning, defending, undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world, Merab, the Machine, Dvalishvili.
Herb Dean, our referee for this one.
Ready.
All right, we are ready to get this round underway, and you know Merab Dvalishvili is a guy who probably doesn't need 60 seconds between rounds. He is the machine. There may be no more appropriate nickname in the sport. It's offense in bunches. He's one of the more offensive fighters in the sport, and wouldn't be surprised, depending on how long the fight goes, to see north of 15 or 20 takedown attempts here tonight. Useful strike there. The hook is clean. Nice. Nicely done. Nice spinning attack to the body, lands for him.
Nice level change to the takedown there.
All right, setting up the arm bar here.
Beautiful setup on that arm bar.
Oh, he's got the arm in tight. Wow, belly down. This could be it. Oh, he got out.
He actually defended. Now, he's not in a great position now, but he's better off than he was before.
Aldo's in half guard, making all these shots count. Oh, we'll see if he postures up and can get some of his ground strikes going here. Under 3 minutes now to go in the round.
Big right hook there by the champ.
Good movement defensively here on the ground by Aldo.
Yes, smart adjustment, yep. Now he's looking arm triangle on the opposite side. When he goes to finish, look, he's got it locked. When he goes to finish, he has to pass his body all the way to the opposite side, drop his chest to get enough pressure to finish the technique.
Oh, he's trying to buck the hips. Looked like he got the hand ready to tap.
I mean, look at that. What a beautiful display of submission defense. Not panicking in a position that is very, very difficult to deal with.
All right, crowd absolutely loving it as the fighters, however compromised.
Oh, he jumped guillotine right away. Yep, that guillotine's deep. The guillotine looks like it's locked in. Right now, he's got to be patient. Got to squeeze. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out. Great defense by this fighter. The swelling is starting to show. He has been beaten up from the top. He has got to move.
Dvalishvili's back to the side control now. Round 2 is next. All right, so that round is in the books. Aldo's eye is really looking pretty bad after those 5 minutes. We'll see what the cut man can do about it. But if he doesn't get the swelling to subside, that eye could swell shut. All right, as they attend to the damaged fighter, we will re-rack some replays for you. A lot of damaging strikes landed by the opposition in that previous round.
Well, him just not really paying attention on the defensive side has made his opponent look like an absolute world beater. He's a good fighter, but he has never looked this good. And that is partly because his opponent is not defending.
Second round underway. Oh, massive kick. Didn't see that one coming. Hook to the head there by Dvalishvili.
Real quick leg kick.
Just out of range with that left hook. Aldo's eye is really not looking good right now, Daniel. Starting to swell shut, and that is going to compromise his vision as this fight continues. Unable to connect there. Oh, he somehow ate that overhand. Wow.
He's got some hands, man.
Takedown defense holds up.
That's a great punch. Does a lot of damage if you hit him in the body that clean. What a beautiful uppercut. It landed beautiful. Perfect placement on that shot.
All right, half guard position for him here, and I can hear Dominic Cruz in the back of my head just screaming about underhooks somewhere.
Yeah, he loves, I mean, but he's right? He's so right in terms of if you're on your back in the half guard, one thing you can't be is flat on your back. You need to be up on an elbow. Right. You need to be half on the side, and you need to control the far side underhook. It is a battle for underhook when you're fighting in the half guard position on the mat.
Let's work. I'm gonna stand you up. You need to work.
He's got to start throwing down.
Constantly a moving target. All right, he's trying to control posture here. Now trying to hip escape.
He's just trying to move out of this position up the bottom.
Well, the ground and pound has been on point tonight. Good work here by Dvalishvili. Oh, and another punch on the ground gets through. May need some defense here. Transition there as he reverses to top position. Beautiful work on the ground there by Aldo.
Look at that. Recognize he's about to lose position.
Oh, good armbar attempt here. Oh, looks like he's got the sub locked in. Oh, you better tap or that thing's gonna snap.
He's got it isolated. Good job by the champ there. Sliding back out.
This is some exhausting work, man.
I mean, it is so tiring to be fighting in this way. So much wrestling, so much grappling, expending all this energy, trying to hold the guy down. mean, no takedown is not caught. No reversal is not caught. Everything they're doing is fought to the very last minute before it gets given up.
All right, round 3 coming up next.
Stop.
All right, mercifully, that is it for the round, and Aldo's eye has looked a whole lot better, DC. We'll see what the cut man can do to sort of stem the tide with the swelling, but if he's not able to get it to come down, that eye could swell shut. Well, if you're the replay guy, a lot to like in that previous round, a lot of damage being inflicted.
Yeah, I mean, and look at the swelling now, John. He wasn't doing what he needed to do to move his head, and he's paying for it. You cannot allow for an elite-level mixed martial artist to connect at that rate and think that you will not be wearing the damage. He's wearing it now. I'm interested to see what changes he makes to give himself an opportunity.
You ready? You ready?
Round 3 of a possible 5. Oh, he tags him with the straight hand there. Nice job by Dvalishvili. Able to block that one.
Nice shot there by the champ.
Oh, man, how many shots to the head can one individual take? I'm not a doctor, but that swelling suggests there might be some sort of fracture.
Yeah, there might be something wrong with him. He's so swollen. He's so beat up, but he's so tough. That is why he's still standing. Normal people could not still be standing in the middle of an octagon fighting right now. Hats off to him for his toughness, but he ain't gonna get the job done tonight. He did not address it early enough. Evil intent. He is trying to break his leg with every single kick. Now we're going.
Strong outside leg kick.
That one landed clean.
Under 3 minutes now to go in round 3. Oh, he lands another strike to the body, really starting to connect on a lot of shots to the midsection, and these will take...
Oh, he's stuck in the guillotine.
Oh, how good is that as he gets out?
That is great submission defense, keeping everything short and not allowing his opponent to get the submission victory.
Oh, good ground and pound here. All right, feet on the hips here.
Great defense by the defensive fighter.
While landing several strikes here from the top, standing over his opponent. Good work here by Aldo. Nice strike from the bottom fighter there.
Big shots.
Trying to pass the guard here, but a nice job by the bottom fighter defensively.
Bottom fighter did a fantastic job of following with his hips, making sure he blocked any attempt to get past his guard. Great block there.
Right there, his opponent's wobble chin.
He's hurt bad. He cannot take another shot like that. He's going guillotine. Trying to tighten the grip on this guillotine choke. He seems to have it, but he's got to really get his hips up into his opponent and make sure his opponent doesn't roll off to the side. Great submission defense on display by the opponent.
Oh, the ground and pound is coming. Good movement to avoid some of that power coming back. Dvalishvili is looking to pass from full guard into half guard here. That's 3 rounds. We're now headed to the championship rounds. All right, so that round is in the books. Aldo's eye is worse for wear. That's completely swollen shut at this point in time. You know the ringside physician is going to come in and take a look, but you got to think the vision, at least in that eye, is completely compromised at this point in time. All right, well, 1 minute of end swell can only do so much. Let us look back at some of the damaging strikes in that previous round.
It doesn't seem like it's going to do much, and if it does, he can't take any more of these shots. He was too stationary. He took everything square on the target. He's got to move his head, and he's got to be proactive instead of reactive in terms of his defense.
All right, here's round 4, fight scheduled for 5 5-minute rounds. All right, here we go, 4th round of a possible 5. And this is the time where fighters are really tested, right? Dig deep, lean on the heart. We'll see who has the...
You feel pretty good at round number 5. Round number 4 is the one
Well, pretty good work off of the bottom here by Aldo. All right, he's very comfortable fighting off his back, DC. Now looks like he's trying to hip escape.
Yeah, he's trying to hip escape or maybe look for a Kimura here.
Good job being a threat off your back and not allowing your opponent to get comfortable. Getting him out here.
He's doing a really good job putting himself in position.
Oh, now look at the posture up, and he lands a big head strike. Nicely done there by Dvalishvili. And now he's got the back. Dvalishvili's really pressing the issue now, and he's got his opponent's belly flat on the mat. All right, well, both fighters pretty comfortable on the ground, DC, but you got to be very careful hanging out here for too long if you're his opponent. Oh, lands with the ground and pound strike.
He cut him. He cut him. So many ground strikes landed that eventually he got him cut.
Oh, this could be over soon. All right, he's got the hooks in, DC, working off of his back.
Now look for him to attack the neck of his opponent to try to get the rear choke.
Man, the body work really starting to take its toll here. Obvious redness on that right side. Oh, outstanding combination of ground and pound punches here by Dvalishvili.
Great shots from the top position. Yep.
Huge elbow there.
Watch the arm here.
Oh, that's tight. Oh, gives up on the submission now. We'll see where he goes from here. Gonna try to take his opponent's back here, and he does. Now drops inside that closed guard, DC.
Full guard. Let's see how patient he is as he attacks a submission or big ground and pound.
Dvalishvili's right back to the floor. 20 minutes down, potentially 5 to go. All right, heading back to the corner, and Aldo's eye may not recover, folks. You can see the visible damage. It is nearly completely swollen shut at this point in time. Referee is watching things closely. I wouldn't be surprised, candidly, if the doctor stops the fight here between rounds. All right, back to the stool, and he is officially swollen. I'm not talking about muscles. He is swollen up top.
I mean, he looks bad. It's because he was too stationary. He was on the receiving end of too many big shots. He was beat up. He was battered. He was bruised. And look at all the swelling. It shows that he has taken far too many. Looks like that one landed beautiful.
Oh, shot to the body connects there. He hasn't really thrown too many body strikes in this fight, but now, as this fight goes on, he is not discriminating, working the body, and those shots are going to count. Nice crack there. Well, champ, I don't see that well, but it's hard to miss the redness underneath that elbow. A lot of bodily investment from his opponent tonight. Oh, huge shot finds the target there.
Great shot lands. Now he's got to go find that follow-up attempt. The kill shot is what they call it to go and end the fight. He passed the half guard.
We'll see what he does here. He postures up and lands to the head. Now inside the closed guard.
And he's going to try to find ways to pass and move to a submission.
Moving his head on the ground here, avoiding a lot of these big shots. Dvalishvili's trying for a submission here. Ooh, that looks tight.
Looks like it's getting tight.
All right, so look at that. A cut has been opened around that eye area.
He's taking shots over and over again to that area, and now he's dealing with a cut. Ref won't help you here. Just as the referee will never take a guy out of mount, they will not take a guy off of your back. You have to get him out of his position.
You need to fight back. I'm going to stop it. I'm going to stop it.
All right, let's go. Work those hips. Let's go.
Now he's got a good body position, yup.
Oh, big shots raining down. Oh, huge elbow.
Stop it.
win for him here tonight, and the other side just couldn't handle the incoming assault. A flurry of punches, most of them upstairs, and when those big shots land repeatedly, the referee has no choice but to step in and call the fight. All right, the official decision is inside the octagon. That's where we find Bruce Buffer.
Ladies and gentlemen, referee Herb Dean has called a stop to this contest at 3 minutes, 5 seconds of round number 5. Declaring the winner by TKO, and still the undisputed UFC bantamweight champion of the world, Merab, the Machine,
Well, you got to start to ask the question, what is it going to take to dethrone this fighter at 135 pounds? He was on his game tonight as he produces the TKO in defense of his UFC Bantamweight Championship. The celebration is on. That is a party that you can be sure will continue well into the night here after he not only defends the belt, but does so with style points to remain the undisputed UFC Bantamweight Champion of the world.